What you're looking at is called the Toolant Tool Care Pro. It probably looks very familiar to a number of you that seen something similar to it. And a little later, I'm going to talk about what it compares to. Let's start off with the Toolant Tool Care Pro. Runs between mid 40s to mid 50s. It's not something that I had ever seen before. I happened to have seen it at a neighbor's home, and so I asked him if I could look at it. I took it out. I used it a little bit. In fact, used it to straighten up my chair that I'm sitting on now, right before this started. The Toolant Mini Rachet Set. It's compact, versatile tool, and it's good for lots of different repairs around the home, the DIY stuff. If you have like a pedal bike or a motorcycle bike, you seem to have a lot of tools there that can help you. To go through some of the tools here, there are 52 tools. It comes with a set of bits here that are a nice set of bits. It comes with, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 sockets, both SAE and metric. It comes with a handle for screwdrivers, and it has a flex head wrench here. And I'll talk a little bit more about this flex head wrench also. And both an extension with a little quick release piece. You're getting a lot of things here to use to repair stuff that you will find inside your house. So with the ratchet handle, the sockets, the screwdriver bits, the extensions, the bit holders, and a nice little carrying case. It's something that you would probably put in like a pouch or a toolkit case. And it's fairly heavy. And just quickly go through how much it weighs. 26 ounces, which turns into 742 grams, or 1.1 pounds. So that's what this is. A lot of the weight are most likely in the sockets themselves. Who is this for? This is for someone who is really a DIY person for home repairs, assembling furniture, other projects. You can use it for automobiles, motorcycles, and for some minor electrical pieces. I would probably use it in the same way that I use my current Wera Tool Check Plus. It is very familiar to that. I normally don't use this driver with it. That's why it is apart. But I'm going to talk about this and the Rachet and one other thing in comparison. This is the Toolant Tool Care Pro. Now I'm going to do some comparisons. This is the Wera Tool Check Plus. You probably see me do both comparison with this and the Rachet one, and I actually like the Rachet one a little bit better than the Tool Check Plus. I don't have that in front of me just right now. The Rachet one, this right here, is going to be a little over $100, so it's going to be twice this. Then the Tool Check Plus is close to the mid 80s dollar range, so it's 1.5 times the price of this Toolant. So the Toolant is going to be like the cheaper one on the end here. I'm going to tell you some of the things that I like about the Toolant in comparison. One is that it is going to be a cheaper price, and that's one of the things that I like about it. This flex head is going to be much more useful than the straight in for the Wera one. The issue with this flex head is that it really doesn't lock no matter what you do. So when I was screwing stuff down, I should demonstrate it. This kept moving back and forth, up and down. And so there's really no good way of locking that in. There are other flex head tools where I can lock that down and it works well. This one, not so much. Another issue with this is, I will just to open this up is okay if you, but once you turn it upside down, these fall out. Way that they're held in is not very tight, not very good. There's a tendency for things to fall out. And that was one thing that my friend told me about right away. Therefore, we have to be careful when we're opening this up, putting this down, because then they will fall out. This cap comes open. These typically don't fall out, so the sockets can stand there easily without an issue. This driver works okay. The feel of it is nice. I tend to like a different driver. This one I did not like either, which is why I put it off to the side. I tend not to like either, but it is something that you can obviously carry with this particular kit without an issue. It snaps in, and there you have it. Whereas this one, it's got a little piece here that you put in, and you slide it up and down to make it stick. And it will do that. And there we go. That's a Tool Check Plus, comparatively so. This has 7 sockets on it. This has more than twice that number. Even when I'm carrying this, I always carry 3 other sockets, and they're usually SAE sockets. These are all metrics. I live in an older house, and so there's different sizes of sockets that are needed when I want to use them here at home. I feel like that these fit better. They will be held in place a lot more securely. They're less likely to fall out. And so that security makes me feel good. What I generally use, though, and to be upfront, is I don't use a Rachet as much. I do have it in a toolkit when I need some heavy duty work. And I put this one in my portable toolkit, or I used to, but now I carry this, which I think people have seen. And this is my favorite one. And this semi-homemade, semi-built. This is a 3D printed container. It's got 2 Knipex here. So you got both the 4-inch wrench and Cobra. It's got the icon pieces here, which are, and this flex set, as you can tell, because it has this button here, it will stay at any degree that you have it as. Whereas this one, no, it doesn't happen, it won't happen. I have 10 places for sockets. These sockets, I do have a mixture of SAE and metric. And then any number of up to, I think, 32 different bits that I have in here. Between all 3 of these devices, all the bits, sockets, and drivers are interchangeable because they're all 1/4 inch. This one right here is going to be the most expensive one because of the Knipex. You know, you're adding what, $80 to that, to everything else here from that alone. But I like it because it's all in one case. I put it inside my toolkit. I even can put it inside my pocket. Very similar to both of these, but I have a few more extra things that I really need to have. The Toolant is by far the least expensive one. I think that most people could probably get by with the Toolant Tool Care Pro. Be careful about these not falling out. And to be aware that this here is not going to lock. At least it did not lock on this one. It may lock on others. I actually like the Toolant one. It's not one that I would personally purchase for myself, but if you want to purchase this one or the Wera or wherever, there'll be a link inside the descriptions for both of these. I would say if you're a little short of money and you tend to be a careful person, I think that this Toolant one will work for you. This is Haku EDC. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.